Hello, my name is Natalie, and welcome to my channel where we spread light, love, and knowledge. Thank you for coming back to the channel. I haven't been here for a while, for about a month. I had some things to do, but here I am. I'm back today, and I'm continuing my series on herbs, their medicinal, spiritual, magical uses. And today, the herb that we're going to be discussing is neem. And the reason why neem is I feel like neem is really an important herb is because neem, I found neem when I was looking for a natural pesticide, right? So I have herbs that I grow and plants and trees that I grow, that I have in my yard, and bugs were eating them, but I didn't want to spray a toxic chemical in my yard. So I did some research, talked to a really good friend of mine, and found neem. And so, yeah, so neem, the other names for neem are Indian lilac, I think Azadirachta indica. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it correctly, but I'll spell it out for you. And it's native to India. And neem in the Hindu culture, neem, or Hindu faith, the trees are sacred. These are sacred trees in their culture. And so, and in the past, in ancient times, if as we call it, or in the old days, neem was used to treat a lot, and it used to treat pain, used to treat fever, infection, clean your teeth. I'm trying to think. What else comes from neem. There's toothpaste, mouthwash that's made with neem. It's known for its pesticidal and insecticidal properties. It's used in the hair, like I said, dental products. So neem is a strong antioxidant. It neutralizes free radicals, so that's probably why it's used for it's used on the skin and also used internally. So it has a strong anti-inflammatory agent or properties. And neem is effective against mosquitoes. As I just said, I started using neem for the pests that were eating my herbs. And as I did my research, I found out that yes, neem is also good for mosquitoes that like to eat people. And it also, there are studies that show that neem may have some anti-malarial properties. So that's a really good thing to know, especially if you're traveling, and even here in the States, as these mosquitoes seem to travel all over the world and bring with them all types of diseases. And don't mind me as I look sideways to the side a little bit, because just to make sure that I'm giving you all the information that I've gathered. I do have a Word document up that I am looking at. So just to make sure, I just want to make sure I tell you everything, that give you all the information that I've gotten. So the oil of the neem is brown, yellow, and it smells of sulfur and garlic. It's not a very nice smell, and it's not a very great taste either. It's bitter. So you can find neem in oil form, powder form, in tablet form. My personal preference is, if I'm going to ingest it, is tablet form, because then I don't have to deal with that bitter taste. And it may reduce, like I said, the neem may reduce the symptoms of associated with dandruff if you use it on your hair. I'm trying to think of all the things. Like it's so good for so many things. So many things. So like there was a study that was done. And it was a small study with a small number of participants, but those small number of participants were used neem as a hair wash for 7 to 10 days, and 7 to 10 days after treatment, they were lice and nit free. They originally had lice. Is why they did why they conducted this study, and they found that after 7 to 10 days of treatment, they were lice and nit free, and they had no side effects. Now, of course, neem has the potential. Everybody's sensitivity to different products are different. So neem does have the potential to cause an allergic reaction. So you do want to possibly, if you're going to try anything new, you want to test it on your skin, on your forearm, and see if you get any red blotches or anything like that, and any red rashes. Then you don't want to be using it, right? If the area gets swollen, then you're most likely having a reaction, and then you don't want to be using the product. And also, you don't want to be using any herbs or incorporating any herbs into your daily routine without talking to your healthcare practitioner, right? Because first of all, interactions with drugs, and then dosing. So you want to make sure that you're getting the dose that you need. And I also found another study that showed that, and it was a very, very, very small study. So they had 6 participants that were given, these 6 participants were given neem, like 30 milligrams of neem twice a day. They were given for intestinal ulcers. And so they took 30 milligrams twice a day for the intestinal ulcer, and after 10 days, the acid secretions had decreased or declined significantly, and then after 10 weeks, the ulcers were almost completely gone. Another great use that neem may be good for is for patients that are diabetic, hyperglycemic, that tend to have high blood sugars. Neem has been known to show and can be or may be effective for hyperglycemia, but also you want to be careful if you are taking other prescription medications, because combining neem with your prescription medications can cause hypoglycemia, which is low blood sugar. And you just want to make sure that you are consulting with your physician, just to make sure that you're not going to have any problems or any side effects. And also, just because neem, there's still so much, we still need so many studies to confirm, right? Like the properties of neem, what the properties are, what the effective doses are, and so we don't have a lot of studies out there. So if you are going to be using this, it's good to contact a naturopath or someone that has done some study, does have some knowledge of what doses may have been used in the past, or what they would consider to be a good dosing for you. And definitely talk to your primary care, your healthcare provider, who's prescribing your regular pharmaceutical drugs, to let them know that what you're thinking of incorporating into your diet, because or into your daily routine. So trying to think what else. Oh, they make, I told you it's good for your teeth, so it's good. They use it in dental products like toothpaste and mouthwash, because it can also help with gingivitis and tooth pain, and it's really great for cleaning the teeth. I mean, neem is called, like in the Hindu culture, neem is called the village pharmacy, because it's a unique medicinal plant that where all the parts, including the leaves, the flowers, the seeds, the fruit, the root, the bark, can be used to make some type of medicine, whether it's used internally or topically. It can be used, and it's the seed though, the seed of neem from the neem tree. The seeds are known to be toxic, even though they can be used. So you want to be careful with using that, and what you want to be make sure that you are getting. You do have some. You do have your physician or your healthcare practitioner's input when using those. Like I said, a lot of research still needs to be done in the mechanism on which the plant works, because we don't know a lot, but we do know what it has been used for in ancient times, which is a great start, right? A wonderful start. Let me think. So, some other medicinal effects of neem are potential health benefits. Like I said, blood sugar management, the liver, the kidney, and can help to improve acne, reduce blemishes, improve skin elasticity, and it may also be good to use for ringworm. It could be used for ringworm. And it's been noted that it may help to accelerate wound healing. The extract from the leaf in particular. So, it's pretty interesting. Like each part of the tree is useful, but each part of the tree is useful for different reasons. So it's really important to understand what you're getting, the product that you're getting also, right? Because you want to know if the leaf is going to be, the extract from the leaf is what's good to accelerate wound healing, well, then maybe you wouldn't want to use the bark, right? Like you wouldn't want to use the bark of the tree if the leaf is what you need, for instance. So, with that said, like I said, those are the medicinal uses that I found. And if you can think of any, or if you know of any, please put them in the comment below. I'd love to hear about it, because I'm sure there are more. I did research a few articles. The articles that I found, I will put in the description box below for you, so that you can have access to those for your own research. So now, to the fun and favorite part for me of these herbs is that herbs are not just good for medicinal uses, but they also have, a lot of times they have like spiritual and magical properties to them that and things that they've been used for in ancient times. And neem is one of those trees where, like I mentioned, that in Hindu faith, the tree is sacred, and in many cultures, they pray to the tree before eating 5-drop leaves. So, and you don't want to pick the leaves off the tree, because the tree is sacred. So they wait for the leaves to fall off, and then those 5-drop, they take in particular 5-drop leaves, and they eat them to ward off illness after they've prayed to the tree. Almost as if to ask the tree for healing, right? And that's their culture, and that's their belief. And also, the tree has been used to purify the air. In India, almost every home has a neem tree in front of it, planted by their house, and it's used for protection. And the leaves from the tree are also used to place under the mattress to help prevent bed bugs. Yeah, so many different things. who would know? Like I said, when I first started researching this, I was just looking for something to kill the pests in my yard, and I found out so much. And I'm trying to think if there is anything else. And being that the Hindu religion, that it's sacred. It's it is the representative in their eyes. It is the representative of the mother of life, which is their goddess Mahadevi. So, just all types of interesting things. So if there's any additional information that you'd like to share with me, or with anyone else that's commenting below, like, please do share. I would love to learn. We're all here learning together. And until next time, remember to pass it forward. Pay it forward, as they say. And what I mean by that is, if you received any knowledge from this and it was helpful to you, please pass it forward. Forward this video to someone else that you think it might be helpful for, because that's what we're here doing. I'm here passing on, paying it forward, or paying forward the information that I've learned to you, so that you could in turn use it and pay it forward to someone else. And so until next time, keep spreading the light, love, and knowledge. See you next time.